guys, Courtney here with Courtney's Customs, and today I'm going to show y'all how I made this super cute purple glitter ombre snowflake pinstripe tumbler. It turned out absolutely beautiful. I love it so much. It's something that just kind of came up in my head. So let's go ahead and dive in and get started. So I'm starting off with a 20-ounce skinny straight from Maker Flow Crafts, and for this one I am going to paint the entire tumbler with Pop of Color paint. This is Muted Plum. It is so pretty and very pigmented, so it's very unlikely that I will need to do 2 coats. And I'm using a soft makeup brush. This is the same one that I use for like my Mod Podge. So it serves as a really nice paintbrush as well, and I'm just using a super light hand and going in one smooth direction with my paint strokes here, and one coat will definitely cover this tumbler. Alright, now I'm just going to let this set to the side for probably about 30 minutes, let it completely air dry, and then we will move on. Alright, so now this is good and dry, it is time to add a nice glitter ombre. So I'm going to go in with Mod Podge and 2 purple glitters, Swagger, which is my favorite purple glitter in the world, and Trixie Dust. They are both from the Glitter Grind. Swagger is going to be on top, Trixie Dust will be on the bottom. And of course, I am using the Mod Podge method, so I'm going to go in with the same makeup brush that I used to paint this bad boy just a few minutes ago. I just washed it off really good with some hot water and Dawn Power Wash soap. It's my favorite soap to clean my brushes with. And I am going to cover this entire thing. I'm going to add kind of a hefty coat because I don't want anything to dry in between. I feel like using Mod Podge on hand painted cups like this, it just like absorbs quicker and dries a lot quicker. So I'm trying to use kind of a hefty coat here so nothing dries when I'm in the middle of glittering. So I'm going to start with, I think, Swagger. So I'm going to add, look how gorgeous this is, to like the first couple of inches or so, and then I'm going to tilt downwards and aim for the glitter that I already applied, but I'm letting it naturally cascade down. And I'm wanting it to go a little further than midway. So I think that looks pretty good. Now I'm going to hurry up and get this back in the container. Now I'm going to cover the rest of it with this Trixie Dust. And I don't have to be as careful with this one because the top is already covered, but same thing, I'm just tilting the other way. And I'm letting that glitter naturally cascade down. And then don't forget the bottom. And that is it for today. I'm going to let this set for about 10 minutes, and then I'm going to spray seal the entire tumbler with Rust-Oleum Matte Clear Enamel, pop it on my turner back here from Bama Cups, add 2 coats of epoxy, and then I'll come back. Okay, so there's a couple coats of epoxy over this, and what I'm wanting to do now is add some vinyl stripes. I cut these out on my silhouette. They are 11 inches long and 0.12 inches wide. I think they're a little bit too wide, but it's okay. I think it'll still be pretty. And this is silver chrome vinyl from Amazon, I believe. So I'm going to put these on like way too long, but I'm going to trim them up later so it will be fine. And I'm going to stand them straight up to start just so I know I'm putting them on straight, and then I will pick them up and continue putting them on. And what I'm going to do is I'm not really going to call it plaid because obviously it's not plaid, but it kind of has some similarities to it, I guess, just with the vinyl stripes. You'll see what I'm talking about hopefully when I'm done. If not, you're going to be like, what are you doing? But I drew this up on Procreate and it turned out really cute and I wanted to make it. So I'm going to put a stripe here, and then about an inch over maybe, put another stripe. Like so. Just trying to make sure I'm putting them on nice and straight. And I'll go back and trim the bottoms of them later. And then I'm going to put stripes the other way. Like this. And to try to get them straight, I am like leaving the cup down and just like twisting it around. And that got it to stay pretty straight. And then I'm just going to trim it like so. And now I'm going to add another one down here. Just doing the same thing, wrapping it all the way around as straight as I possibly can. And then I think I'm going to take one and put it back here, just to add something. Now I'm going to go through with an X-Acto knife and trim that up. So I am just cutting like super close to the rim, where you can't even really notice, but it's not going to affect my epoxy, because if I just kind of let it chill on the rim, it's going to be dang near impossible to epoxy it without the epoxy lifting and just causing all kinds of issues. But I am trying to cut as close as I can so it's not like super noticeable. So now I got some super cute little snowflakes, and this is just like your plain basic white vinyl. And I'm going to apply these in the spaces between that silver vinyl. So I'm not going to put it overlapping the silver vinyl because it'll make it look like lumpy. But I'm going to apply it in the spaces between. So now I'm just going to pop this on my turner back here from Bama Cups. I'm going to add the finishing 2 coats of epoxy, and this will be done. Look how pretty after some epoxy. Y'all know I love purple so much. Like, purple is my whole vibe, and this is just so pretty to me. Maybe I'm being biased because I do love purple, but I think this is so pretty. I'm not like super great at ombres, but I'm really happy with how this one turned out. And like I said, this was just something I drew on Procreate, and I've been having so much fun with that. And I'm really happy that I'm able to draw something that's in my head and then put it to life. So I really hope you guys love this as much as I do. And before I go, like always, I do have y'all's cup of positivity for the day, and today's quote is, "Instead of worrying about what you cannot control, shift your energy to what you can create." Probably my favorite quote I think I've ever had here. That's all I have for y'all today. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Like always, if y'all have any questions, please feel free to comment. Don't forget to subscribe, be kind, love one another, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!